Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2023 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of May, and this reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for being here, watching the videos, your likes, shares, subscribes, your referrals and recommendations. Those of you who reach out for personal readings, all quite welcome. Thank you. So, Sagittarius, this is for you if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Sagittarius. It's relevant if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarian. It's a general reading, so of course it'll resonate a little differently. If you know your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, watch those videos as well for any additional insight or perspective into your personal situation. And if you find that something touches you, it resonates with you, and you'd like to take a deeper look at it, or you simply like the reading style and you're interested in a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else or information about that, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually get back to you the same day with more information. I offer quite a wide variety of choices for reading options in all areas of life, and scheduling the readings is done in a pretty timely fashion too. So if that's something you'd be interested in, email me. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what the last half of May looks like for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with reflection, the Seven of Coins. This is taking a look at something you have invested in, asking yourself, what do my efforts have to show for it? Do I need to make any changes? Do I need to keep it the same, make changes, let it go? Does the work I've put into it, is it justified in what I have to show for it? Maybe not. With the Ten of Wands, tens represent cycle endings or a cycle coming full circle. This is like somebody who's at the end of the rope. They're completely overwhelmed. They cannot continue to carry this burden anymore, and so it needs to come to an end so they can lay something down. It feels like some of you have invested in something. Could be anything. Person, place, relationship, situation, job, project. And you've gotten it to a certain point, but it's kind of stuck there. And no matter what you do or what you've tried, it just won't move beyond that. So therefore is the question, can I find a way to make peace and acceptance with what it is? I mean, changes, or should I just take what I can, take what I've learned, and move on? Next we have the Nine of Coins, independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, confidence. Somebody who's worked hard to get to a position where they don't have to beg for anything from anybody else. They can do just fine on their own. It's a very independent card. With the Five of Swords, a hard-won victory, which sometimes represents, leaving behind people, places, and situations that might hurt, but it's for your own best interest. It feels like you're considering that you may be better off, you may be better served by moving off on your own, or going off on your own, going in your own way, your own direction. Although that might not be easy. Next we have Justice, reap what you sow, the outcome being completely dependent on what you do. So the cautionary advice here is do the right thing, do it honorably, as transparently, and as morally and ethically as possible. Making things fair. The Eight of Cups, walking away from something that ultimately has proven not to be for your happiness or abundance, or it's turned out differently, and so you're going to go off in search of your Nine of Cups, which is your abundance. But this is about doing it in the right way. Being honorable and moral and transparent and ethical about it as possible. Like if this is leaving a job, it would be giving the appropriate amounts notice, doing what you can to wrap everything up, leaving in the right way. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, which makes sense, is judgment, making a decision that is significant and will have a significant, perhaps life-changing outcome to it, whether you realize it now or not, so choose carefully. Judgment typically shows up when there's a choice on the table and Spirit is calling you to act in a different way, to make a choice, to do something different than what you have been doing typically. Let's clarify that overall energy of Judgment. Yeah, the Two of Swords, a crossroads, needed to take a path of action, and the Five of Swords again. It feels quite strongly to me, Sagittarius, that you're being called to leave something behind, which is, it feels like you've hit the ceiling on it. It's not going to grow any further. Clarify Seven of Coins, Ten of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles, yeah, long-term stability and security. See, this is what we want, the Ten of Coins, long-term stability and security, meaning you don't have to worry about tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. You've worked hard, this is your reward, right? Here, it feels like you're considering as to whether it can grow that or whether it's stuck. Yeah, Ace of Swords, seeing the light, seeing the truth. I think this thing, whatever it is, has hit a ceiling. You're not going to get anything more out of it. So it's about whether you make peace with that or whether you move off on your own. And it feels like you may think that going your own way is going to be more beneficial for you. It feels like it's more about job, work, career, a project, a home even. You know, it could be a mortgage. I mean, it could be any. I mean, it could be love and romance too, but I'm not getting any kind of a love-romance relationship feel off of this. It feels more like something a bit more concrete. And it's just, you know, it could be maybe that you're thinking it might be time to retire, time to walk away from something. It's time to go off on your own. Judgment. Yeah. Again. Five of Swords. The World. A major cycle completion. So a brand new journey, a brand new cycle can start. Justice. The Nine of Pentacles. Again, lots of repeating cards here. We have Judgment repeating. We have Seven of Coins repeating. We have the Nine of Pentacles or coins repeating as well. Five of Swords repeating. Clarify the Eight of Cups, which is really Spirit's way of kind of pushing the message home, or, you know, kind of underscoring that you may be better served by walking away from this thing. Yeah, Six of Swords, because healing, because this is leaving the worst behind you and moving to a better place. It may hurt for a little while. It may not be easy. Because healing can be, you know, it has its up and down days, particularly in the beginning part. But overall, it feels like Spirit is quite strongly calling you to make a decision to go off on a path that's more in alignment with who you are and your abundance. So let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. This is a pretty clear reading, actually. Again, this could be relationship related in terms of romance, but I'm just not picking any of it up at all. In fact, in terms of emotional cards or water cup cards, we only have one, and that's about leaving, walking away, that Eight of Cups. So, yeah, something a bit more concrete. Advice, guidance, feedback. But again, doing it in the right way. The moral, legal, ethical way. Nine of Wands. You're almost at the end of a cycle. The Tower. When the Tower comes up as advice, this is Spirit saying an ending is inevitable, and it's better that you bring it to a conclusion, that you bring it to an ending, rather than waiting and having Spirit do it, because they're usually a little quicker and a little more brutal about it. So yeah, an ending is inevitable here, and here Spirit is saying it's better if you bring this to an ending rather than others waiting and letting circumstances do it. Three of Wands and Ace of Wands, because there's something better for you in your future, a beautiful, exciting new beginning for you. You'll start to see that pay off, but you've got to bring something to a conclusive end first. Spirit is saying this is inevitable, but it doesn't have to be as extreme or as sudden or unexpected and uncontrollable by you, as the Tower card typically represents, if you're the one that initiates it and that does it. So, okay, Sagittarius, those are your messages for the second half of May 2023. I hope they were relevant and useful and helpful to you. If they were, if it resonated with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or the reading style resonated with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me, Maggie, McGuire @gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the June general readings. Can you believe the year is almost halfway done? The June general readings. And I hope that you stay safe and well until then. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.